and 6 pairs of shoes. We have quite a few to do. So let me get this off my lap here. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. For today, we are doing a JustFab haul. Now I picked up quite a few items. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pairs of shoes. We have quite a few to do. So let me get this off my lap here. So we have 6 pairs of shoes to try on today, so quite a few. I did sign up for JustFab's VIP membership, which is basically you get your first pair for $10 and then you get like a discounted rate. The discounted rate was actually pretty good this time around. Most of these were pretty inexpensive and I got all of these 6 pairs of shoes for just over $100 with shipping. Actually, I think it was free shipping since I'm a VIP member now. So not too bad, to be honest. For 6 pairs of shoes, $100 is not too bad. All right, just a disclaimer before I get too far into this, I do want to show you or tell you how the JustFab membership works with the VIP program, because a lot of these VIP programs are a little bit different. But this VIP program is basically one where you would have to skip every single month if you don't want to be charged money. So basically, JustFab will basically give you a little carousel of their favorite shoes, and this would be like your little shop of shoes that basically that we recommend to you, and that's between the 1st and the 5th of every single month. You can decide to skip the month if you don't want to shop or buy anything that month. And this way, if you do skip, you won't be charged. If you do not skip the month by the 5th, then your card will be charged $39.95 for that month. And this is basically a member credit. So basically, you can use that money that you were already charged and use it towards a future purchase, at any point in time. So it's not actually them taking your money for no good reason, but you actually do get shoes and future purchase out of it. I'm not a huge fan of this VIP membership. I was a part of something similar with another website, and I did end up canceling because it's just kind of annoying to skip every month if you're not going to purchase every month. But I thought I would just give this a go and do a huge haul. So we're going to see what they got, see if it's worth keeping the membership, and see what they have in store. So let's get straight in, and I'm going to go in and open my first pair. Alright, so my first pairs of shoes are these ones right here. This has been like everywhere, this type of style of shoe. I have seen actually something very, very similar at H&M. So this is not like a new type of style. It is very in trend for, spring of this year. And it has been really, really eye-catching. I feel like it's simple but yet sophisticated, not too high of a heel, and altogether a really cute shoe, not gonna lie. This of course comes in a few different colors. I believe they have 3 different colors on JustFab's website. They have a black or neutral pink. Now, trying these on, they are pretty comfortable. They're not too high of a heel where you're gonna, be instantly regretting this decision, but it's a comfortable walking shoe. It has a decent padding on the bottom of the shoe with the heel. They don't have any extra padding though near the toe area, so that might be the only thing over time if you were to wear these, which could possibly hurt. Another thing that I noticed is that these little straps that I have on the shoe are decently tight. It was a little hard to get my feet into it, but that does make it feel more secure once it's on, since that is the main thing keeping your shoe on, is these straps, so they are a little snug on my feet. Another thing I did notice, I'm not exactly sure what these shoes are made out of, but they are similar to like a leather type of material, but they're one of the softer type of leathers, I guess. Perfect on figuring out fabrics and such. But this one is, it looks like a leathery type of material, but it is really soft. And this is, I can actually see where these straps might actually get sweaty on your feet depending on where you are, you know, in the world. Definitely in Florida where it's humid, I can see my feet getting sweaty in these. So just keep that in mind when you are looking at these shoes. But other than that, they are gorgeous and they're really cute. I appreciate the black ones as well, and they are decently comfortable, so I really like this pair. Alright, second pairs of shoes is this one right here. As you can see, it has a very long string. I think you can guess what it's going to look like, but I'll put up a picture anyways. This one is really cute. It's almost like a suede type of material where it's a really soft fabric. And the heel here is completely rounded. If I were to show you, it's completely rounded. And it has like this wood like veneer on it, and it just has a crisscross pattern in the front. Of course, you tie this up your leg and it looks adorable. I've been wanting a pair of shoes like this for a while now, and they just look so and put together, sophisticated yet sexy and beautiful, and they're just like everything I want in a shoe. So I got these in the color Blush. It's a very light, soft pinkish color, and it is still very neutral and, you know, put together. So trying these little bad boys on, they are really comfortable. They're not too high of a heel, although I could see myself potentially wanting to take them off by the end of the night, but they are not too terrible where you're not going to be able to walk in them straight away. Now they do have a slight padding on the bottom of the shoe. It's not as much as the previous shoe, so it's a little bit lighter padding. Again, it doesn't have any padding towards the bottom of the shoe or where your toes go. So just to let you know, your toes might be hurting a little bit by the end. Other than that, they are decently put together shoes with the fabric and the material. The only other thing I did notice while trying these on is that the part where you obviously tie up your leg, you have to do it pretty tight, otherwise they're going to start slipping down. There's nothing really to hold it together. It's literally a straight little thin piece of ribbon. So you either have to tie it really tight or they're going to slip down. So that's the only critique I have on this type of shoe. I'm sure it happens with all the other types of shoes though that are similar to this. I've never owned one, so I guess that's just a learning curve for me on how to tie them. But other than that, they hit all the check marks on the boxes that I have been wanting for this style of shoe. They are adorable and I absolutely love them. Alright, next pair we actually have a pair of flats. I picked these out mostly for work, and I have been seeing this type of style everywhere where it has like the nothing, you know, nothing in the middle between the toe and the heel. And I was just like, you know, does that actually work? Does that work for shoes? So I tried them on, and let me tell you, I don't think they really work for shoes. I'm not a huge fan of them, mostly because my feet completely slip out of these every time I walk or try to step, and it's just, you know, not very comfortable. And sometimes, depending on where my heel lands, it doesn't exactly land back in the shoe the proper way. More so, my heel lands on the back of the back panel, or whatever these are called, back here. So not feeling it for me. The pointy toes are not exactly my style, but I did try to wander a little bit out of my comfort zone. Still not a huge fan of them. They just feel weird on my feet, and they look really cute. I just don't think they're very functional in the slightest, just because obviously you can't really walk in them without your heels slipping out. Or I guess you could try to get a half size smaller and have it a little bit more snug so your heel doesn't slide out of them. These are a size 9, which is my normal preferred shoe size. I got all of these in a size 9, so I don't have any problems with any of the other ones so far, but these ones definitely don't work for me, so I'm gonna say they're pretty much a thumbs down for me. I'm not a huge fan. Next up, we have these right here. Kind of almost mimics the first pair. Of course, they are the same color, the bone color. They do come in a couple different colors as well, but this one has almost like that braiding on the front. This is so in style right now. I've seen so many pairs of these shoes everywhere, and they are really cute. Actually putting them on my feet. This was a little difficult. Getting my foot in this thick strap up here was a little harder than I had anticipated. I'm not sure exactly why, but they were very snug on my feet. And honestly, when I had the shoe on my foot, I didn't feel like it was very secure in the shoe, if you know what I mean. If I were to be walking, my heel would obviously flip up. It would make that flip-flop type of noise, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I almost wish it was like the first pair where they did have a second strap above it or something like that, because I didn't feel that safe in them just to be like walking around. I felt like I was gonna lose my shoe if I were to walk around. So not the biggest fan. These also have a different type of heel, which is kind of reflective and shiny. Not the same material as the rest of the shoe. Not sure if that matters or not, but I thought I'd point it out. This again doesn't really have any supporting or padding on it. It does have this little JustFab logo up here, but it's not really any extra padding. So these are kind of in between for me. I'm not like a huge fan of them, but I also don't hate them. Just personally for me, I would probably want something a little bit more secure or add another strap. Alright, the next shoe here is a little booty. So we have this beautiful little shoe right here. Now, it's not exactly a spring summery type of shoe, but it did catch my eye and I wanted to try it out. So it is a little booty, and it has this little cutout on both sides of the shoe. It has a little zipper in the back to get on and off. And I thought this actually might hurt my ankle, having like this little buckle here with the cutout, but it doesn't really hurt at all. It felt very comfortable and very safe on my feet. And I actually didn't mind the pointed toe in the shoe. I actually really like it, so surprise, surprise, I like something pointed. This was a really comfortable shoe. Of course, it's not that high of a heel, so I could wear this probably all day and feel just fine afterwards. If it's comfortably, it doesn't really have any, supporting or padding on the bottom, but I still found it pretty comfortable because it was such a low heel. So I really liked this one, and I love the color and pretty much everything about it. It was pretty perfect. You just gotta find the right outfit for it with the right colors, and I think you're good to go. I would highly recommend this one. Alright, and the last pairs of shoes, we have another flat. Now this one is a little bit different. It caught my eye straight away on the website. It's just kind of like a very elegant flat. And obviously I need some flats to wear to the office now because we're going back into the office. This is a nude, neutral, brownish shade, of course with a black heel. So this is like a leathery type of material. I don't think it's real leather, but I'm not 100% sure. And the toe is actually made of a completely different material. It almost feels like that stretchy material, like a really thick pair of spandex. But obviously it's stitched on to the toe, and then has this gold detail up here on the shoe with a black leather piece interlacing it, and it looks really, really good. So I wanted to see how they would look on my feet. I was a little skeptical because I wasn't loving it on the model, and it is a little different. It's like a very prominent shoe, so I'm not exactly sure how much I love it on my foot, but I do appreciate all the details in the shoe, and I thought they were really cute. The shoe was very comfortable. Again, not much of supporting or padding. It does have a little bit but not a whole lot. But this did feel very secure on my feet. My heel didn't come off of the shoe too often. You might want to wear, little flat socks in here if you want. I don't think they're completely necessary, but they might rub on the heel a little bit. So I really liked these ones. I thought they were really cute. This does come in one other colorway as well. They are very neutral shoes, and they would go pretty much with anything. So that's what I really loved about them. And they're not just plain. They're very detailed and sophisticated looking. So that's what I really liked about this pair. Alright, so that is everything I had to show for you for this JustFab haul. I have all the shoes literally laid out in front of me. 6 pairs of shoes, only $100, and not too bad. So I really enjoy these styles of shoes. Some of them work for me, some of them don't work for me. Obviously, you just gotta try them out to see what you like. They do have a pretty standard return policy, so returning should be not too bad, and most of these did fit my normal size, which is a size 9. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you want any other online shops for me to shop at. I will try them out. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!